How's it going, everyone? My name is Clink, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I guess it's time to slip and slide on some ice today as we go into the Ice Cavern, which is going to be a fun time. It is the first of three, kind of four mini dungeons that we're going to have for the rest of the game. Depends on if you want to count the Gerudo Training Fortress, and then... Oh, that was another heart container already, so there's our 12th heart. It kind of depends on if you want to count those as two separate dungeons, or mini dungeons, I guess. I gotta wait for this to come down a little to grab onto it. But yeah, there's just nothing preventing you from walking straight into the Ice Cavern at the start, so if you know about its existence, then you're all good. So, since I know it exists, I'm gonna do it. First thing I'm gonna do, though, is I'm actually gonna free up 2 of my bottles, so... if you do something like the Forest Temple first, you can go get the 4th bottle before entering this place, so that can be quite helpful. But we're gonna get all decked out before we even go into the Forest Temple, and then it's probably going to be nearly 6 videos of dungeon crawling straight, which... I mean, I guess it's not very good at keeping some variety, but, I mean, I don't know, it's just how I find myself playing Ocarina of Time, personally, so. Yeah, I like the Ice Cavern. I think it's a fun little mini dungeon. It's a nice little change of pace. And we got our first 5 silver rupee puzzle. We'll get the Skulltula. Yeah, the Skulltulas exist. Remember those? Those are fun. But yeah, we need to get the blue fire to melt all this red ice here, which this texture pack makes it a lot easier to see than something like Reloaded or just the original Nintendo 64 visuals. And whoops. Let's not get hit again. Yeah, we'll head on in here. Yeah, if there's one complaint that even I have about the full row, like one giant row of hearts, it is pretty satisfying to see the second row get completely filled at the end of the game, but... Uh-oh. I didn't get frozen? Okay. That's the other problem, is we gotta kill these ice geese with the hook shot instead of the bow. But... that's not too big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. Can I lock onto this? Thank you, game. And then I remember this room in Master Quest has a Skulltula in it. I don't know if it does in the regular quest. But in the Master Quest, it's pretty weird. I still haven't, like, actually finished Master Quest. I got really close to the end. I still need to finish the Fire Temple. I was trying to do the Spirit Temple before the Fire Temple, and I still haven't even done the Shadow Temple either. But I have like the Lens of Truth and stuff, but I've just been trying to do it in the stupidest order I can conceive, but then I ran into a spot you need the hammer in the Spirit Temple. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not finishing this yet. Yeah, now that we have this one blue fire spot, having 2 bottles for this really helps. You can do this with 1. You can finish the whole game with only 1, which you're required to get the one for Rudo's letter anyway, so you're guaranteed to have a bottle. But having 2 really helps, just because you can you don't have to backtrack for the blue fire as much. Man, I had water before I recorded this part too. Don't know why my voice is dying out on me a little. Okay, so let's do this one first, because I think this is the one that gets us a heart piece and a Skulltula and just another blue fire spot. Yeah, it is. Okay, here's the heart piece, and yeah, the fire's just there, so we don't need to worry about this. And I think you also get the compass here. This is heart piece 21? Or no, 17, right? How many hearts do I have? 12? 3 dungeons? So, yeah, I guess it would be 17. Man, okay. Look at those, and I'm just gonna see if I can get this chest without worrying about the keys, because I really don't want to deal with them. Then we'll just get another blue fire. Yeah, it's so weird to use the Master Sword in this game to me. I'm just not... I never have it for very long. It's kind of the problem, I guess, when the Master Sword's not the strongest sword in the game. You just kind of throw it by the wayside. I guess if you like using a shield more in combat, though, the Master Sword might be more to your taste. But personally, once I get the Biggoron sword, there's no going back. Thing is awesome. We'll just chop some ice. And I think this is really the last room that we have to do already. This place is not very long. There's not too many rooms to it. Like I said, it's very much a mini dungeon. It's even smaller than the child dungeons. I would like to not get hit by the keys for once in my life. Okay. We might as well get this Skulltula too. We'll just snatch him up. And that might be all of them here. Yeah, we got the little symbol. So... let's get to the blue fire first, I think. Because there is a silver rupee within the fire. You really need to push the block around twice, I think. So we'll do this first one for these rupees and the blue fire. I want to say pushing it here. Yeah, so this will get us a lot of the rupees. And I can just push it forward here and not have to worry about it at all. I don't remember if we're gonna need another set of fire after this, but because we need the one right there, but I don't remember if I'm gonna need even more. I want to push it off the edge because there's not anything else I can actually do with it, so we'll push it, and I'll grab this rupee in the meantime. And now we go to that one, so I guess you gotta push it 3 times. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. That is one bad thing about not having the A button, is since it is context sensitive, you kind of just have to be able to feel it out, or just know how it works with pushing and jumping up ledges. But I've played the game enough times to where I have a general feel for it. If you're like rubbing up against it with the stick, it'll be a climb. It's like we do this, you'll climb. If you're not, you'll grab it and push it. It's pretty much how it works as a general rule of thumb. And let's not jump off the edge here. Let's not be too hasty now, Link. Come on, buddy. And just right here, and then it goes around. Okay. Easy peasy. I love the music here. It's so strange. But it's kind of calming in a way, too. I like it. It's good. I'm gonna head in. Excuse me. I don't appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to run back in and get a bit of blue fire before we leave. But this is the end of the Ice Cavern. And the boss is a white wolfos. How terrifying. Yeah. Very scary. You got the iron boots. And hey, it's Sheik. We meet again, Clink. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is, with one exception. The Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. Managed to rescue the Zora princess, but she's in the water temple. Ice Cavern evil curse in the water temple. Shut it off to melt the ice. So to do that, we get Sheik's monologue. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. Childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the Serenade of Water to reflect upon yourself. That's probably my favorite of Sheik's little lessons. I just think it's a nice one, honestly. I like it. We've learned the Serenade of Water. I'll see you again. Ooh. Gotta love it. Okay, so Iron Boots. Pretty infamous in this game. Not anymore, because of the 3DS version, and Ship of Harkinian also has the ability to map them to the D-pad. So we can just plop them on and get on out of here. But before we do that, we're gonna get some blue fire, so we'll head this way. I hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay, good. Because the earliest blue fire is the one with where the heart piece was, so we're gonna just do that. Let's equip this to the R button, because why not? So, one thing I might do at some point is, I don't think I'll do it immediately, but I might do a Master Quest run at some point. I don't think I'll do that one as like a full run like I am with this, where I'm doing like everything. Because I've never finished Master Quest, so some of the dungeons I would be doing completely blind. But I think I'd also like to spice it up a bit. I'd probably play it with like a 4 times damage modifier and see how many times I die. So that might be kind of fun. I don't know, it sounds like a fun idea to me. I like challenges. I actually quite like some pretty hard games, I guess. It's kind of funny. I don't just like, I don't know, I don't really care to be like, oh, I just want a challenge and I'm so good at the game, but it is pretty satisfying when you can finally overcome those kind of things, and replaying them and getting some sort of sense of mastery over a game that's pretty difficult is really satisfying, honestly, and I find great enjoyment out of it. They're definitely not games for everyone, but that's alright. That's perfectly fine. And now we can go ahead and rescue the Zora King once we get out of here. But yeah, like a game like Cuphead, fantastic game, but you know, it's pretty tough, and I remember trying to go for all A+ on normal mode, so like not the expert mode and getting S rank, but essentially the equivalent in the normal difficulty. That's so great. And that took me quite a while. I was doing that for a good couple weeks, a couple years back. I'd like to do a Let's Play of Cuphead someday. I really like Cuphead. It's a great game. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. Looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater, so we'll get the blue tunic. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the different tunic colors. I am going to wear the blue tunic up until I get the red tunic, and then I'm probably going to keep the red tunic on the rest of the game, because I love Link in the red tunics, so... and if you have more blue fire, I don't think I need it anywhere else. You can go on ahead and just open this up, because why not? Free up the bottles. You can buy the tunic at the shop too. It's the same stuff as a kid, I believe. So let's throw this here, and that's pretty much good for now. So with that in hand, we are all set up to do the Biggoron sword quest, and I think that's just about everything other than that quest to do before the Forest Temple. We could go get the heart piece in Lake Hylia, but I think the last thing I'm gonna do today is I'm really gonna be squeezing this in here. Actually, nah. I was gonna say I'll get the Bolero of Fire, but nah. I don't think we need to do that. I think we'll be fine to just do that on the part of that I start the Fire Temple, because honestly, going up to Death Mountain and the Fire Temple, there's like no build up to it. It's just you go over there and do it, and the Fire Temple is one of the shorter adult dungeons, so I'll still be able to fit it into 2 parts pretty easily. But the Forest Temple, maybe I should have gotten the menu to a forest already, but it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna head over to Kakariko right now, and at least maybe we'll wake up Talon so that we can just do the main trading sequence next time for the Biggoron sword. Because the Biggoron sword quest is pretty long. It's probably gonna be like one of the longer parts up to this point. Let's play the sun song, because I think it became nighttime outside. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. It's very cloudy here already. Huh. Talon is in this building here. I'm going ahead and put the trade quest item on to the left. Hello. Yeah. What in tarnation? Love it. Go back to the ranch then. Yeah! I thought he would, like, bolt back like he did before. But yeah, I think I will go on ahead and end this part here, and I will see you guys next time where we'll take on the Biggoron sword quest. Bye-bye.